Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif and his Muslim League are making Pakistan a progressive and economically a strong nation. Less than 40 miles from Lahore, the provincial capital of Punjab, a brick kiln, one of around 20,000 in Pakistan, is baking clay bricks in its belly. The temperature in Kot Radha Kishan is about 27 degrees Celsius, but inside the brick furnace it ranges from about 850 to 1,200 degrees. Several families work as bonded labourers and reside in mud houses on the premises. One of them is the family of Shahzad Masih along with his pregnant wife Shama. They were parents to 3 children. Shama was 24 and Shahzad was 26. There are hundreds of thousands of others like them. These kilns bake bricks but also burn the childhood, youth and adulthood of these workers. Most have no choice. On that fateful Tuesday, 4th of November 2014, this young Christian couple who, along with their children, had diligently made thousands of bricks for these furnaces, were thrown into their inferno and consumed by the flames. Shahzad Masih, a father, a husband, a brother, a son, and Shama Masih, a pregnant mother-to-be, a mother, a wife, a sister, a daughter, and their unborn child. 3 people, 3 human beings, 3 Christian citizens of Pakistan. No crime committed, none proven, no defense, no appeal, no reasoning, no common sense, only mob mentality. Vicious accusations based on ignorance, malice, and sheer hatred, and a superiority complex based on religious differences. The horrific events that led to the burning of Shahzad and Shama along with their unborn baby were sparked by an accusation of blasphemy against Shama. A few days earlier, she had decided to clean her house and burn the rubbish, which included some old papers belonging to her deceased father-in-law. Someone saw the papers burning and spread the allegations that she was burning pages of the Quran, which is Islam's holy text. According to Pakistani law, the Penal Code 295C makes any such activity punishable by imprisonment or death. And once the mob is activated, there is no stopping them. This is exactly what happened in the case of Shama and Shahzad Masih. The fake news was broadcast on the local mosque loudspeaker, and within no time, a mob of around 400 to 500 people, Islamic people, had gathered. Equipped with bloodthirsty rage, surrounded the brick kiln, moved over to their victims and pulled them out of their hiding, tossed them into the flames amidst the shouts of Allahu Akbar. 3 human lives ended tragically, while shouts of Allahu Akbar filled the air. After the incident, as is often the case, the government agencies came into action.
Wow!
The matter was subsequently addressed by an anti-terrorism court, or ATC, in Lahore, underscoring the gravity of the crime. In a landmark ruling in November 2016, the ATC sentenced 5 men to death for their direct involvement in the heinous act against the couple, while an additional 8 individuals received 2 years prison sentences for their supportive roles in the mob's actions. However, after a few years, many of those originally charged were acquitted, often due to obstacles such as insufficient evidence or witness intimidation. By 2016, 93 suspects had been cleared of charges and another 20 individuals were vindicated in March 2018. Further complicating matters, the Lahore High Court later upheld the death sentence for 3 of the 5 men initially convicted, while the other 2 escaped punishment. This case exposed by the alarming misuse of Pakistan blasphemy laws, specifically sections 295B and 295C of the Pakistan Penal Code. Initially designed to safeguard religious sentiments, these laws have been frequently weaponized to settle personal disputes or financial conflicts. Reports suggest that the initial allegations against Shama stemmed from a financial disagreement with the kiln owner. The failure of law enforcement to intervene during the lynching was met with widespread condemnation from the Supreme Court of Pakistan and various human rights organizations. Disturbingly, the testimony revealed that 5 police officers were present during the mob attack but chose not to do anything. This raises profound questions about the state's responsibility to protect its citizens, particularly within the marginalized groups. Ultimately, this tragic case not only exemplifies the devastating fallout of unchecked mob violence, but also emphasizes the urgent need for judicial reform and enhanced protections for vulnerable and non-Muslim communities of Pakistan. As for Shahzad Masih, Shama Masih, and their unborn child, there are no graves, no final resting place, but we do believe that they are in a better place than Court Radha Kishan. This is not a mission story. This is part of our story, the ongoing story of the Christians of Pakistan. And finally, if you would like to dive deeper into this case, then please do have a look at this book called Baptized in Blood and Fire by Dr. Prudent Njili. Thank you for watching.